Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Sony CyberShot DSC RX100 Mark III. A big thank you to Park Cameras for getting this out to me so quickly. Now in this video I'm going to be unboxing the camera and also showing you a comparison between this and the previous version, the Mark II. There's also going to be an extended version of this video exclusive for patrons, and you can find a link to my Patreon campaign in the video description. So let's get this unboxed, and as I said, this is the third generation camera of Sony's premium compact line, and the Mark III has got some excellent features that they've really enhanced in comparison to the previous Mark II. A really nice looking box. On the side here we've just got some of the accessories that are available. Along this side here, just some details about the camera. And then around here, we've got pretty much a extensive list of all of the features. So we've got Carl Zeiss optics on here, an Exmor R CMOS sensor, a Bionz X processor, Wi-Fi, we've got NFC, 4K still image capture, full 1080p video capture, and it actually uses a different format for this particular model. The previous one didn't have this. It uses XAVCS format for the actual video capture, a nice high bit rate as well. Also records in AVCHD, Dolby Digital Stereo Creator. We've got a multi-interface shoe, HDMI, memory C or SDXC memory cards, and then plenty of other features listed along the bottom here. The main specification, and I know you really want to see the camera, but let's just run through this quickly. It's got a 1-inch Exmor R sensor, 20.1 megapixels, a different lens on this one compared to the Mark II, 24 to 70 millimeter, so a shorter reach at the long end of the lens, but a little bit wider angle. So that's really good. f1.8 to 2.8 aperture, a built-in electronic viewfinder, again new to this particular model, and it's an OLED true finder as well, and the screen is slightly different on the Mark III. It actually tilts up to 180 degrees, so it can be front facing. So enough of looking at the box. I know you really want to see the camera. Let's cut the seal. And whilst I'm cutting this, I'll just give another mention to Park Cameras, who always get these out to me nice and quickly, and I use them for pretty much all of my photography needs. You can check out a link to their website in the video description. Just a great company to work with. And let's open this up and have a look. So the first thing we've got front and center is some documentation. So we have got some details about using the pop-up EVF viewfinder. We've also got some guarantee information. We've got some details about how to register, details about the Wi-Fi and NFC connection, and then we've got some details about some of the accessories that are available, things like cases, batteries, and then we've got an instruction manual as well. So everything we need to get us up and running. And then in the bottom part of the box, beautifully presented, as you can see, we've got the camera itself. We'll just remove that and we'll take a look at that in a short while. We just pop that off to the side. And we've also got a USB charger. Now the camera battery actually charges inside the camera, something that I'm not too keen on, but still that's the way they do it nowadays. So USB socket on this side, figure 8 connector on this side here. We've then got a little wrist strap, which I do use on my Mark II, so nice that they include that. We've got a little short USB cable for charging, full size USB to micro USB. We've got the power cable as well, so figure 8 connector on this end, and then the 3-pin UK plug on this end. And then last but not least, inside here, we have got a couple of little sort of straps to go on the side of the camera, so that we can use a shoulder strap. And then we've also got the battery, which is compatible with the previous versions. This is an MPBX1 1240 milliamp hour battery. So now let's take a closer look at the RX100 Mark III. So let's start by taking a look around the cameras, and I'll go through some of the differences with you. Now you'll be forgiven for not knowing which one is which at this stage. Well, on the left here we've got the RX100 Mark III, and on the right we've got the previous generation Mark II. And they look pretty much identical from the front. The lenses look the same, albeit they are different. The RX100 Mark II is 28 to 100 millimeters, and the RX100 Mark III is 24 to 70 millimeters. But this is a brighter lens, so a lot better in low light. f1.8 to 2.8 on the new Mark III compared to f1.8 to 4.9 on the previous generation. Looking at the sides of the cameras, you'll see a slight difference as well. Again, this is the Mark III still on the left, and this is the Mark II. Both of them have got Wi-Fi. We've also got the introduction of NFC in the new camera, and also a little switch here, and this pops up the built-in electronic viewfinder. On the RX100 Mark II, the pop-up here, the little section on the top side, is actually the flash. There's no electronic viewfinder in the previous generation. And looking at the opposite side of the cameras, things have stayed pretty much the same. We've got the multi-interface shoe, the HDMI socket, both under flaps, and the only difference is the little addition of the Wi-Fi logo on the Mark III. But don't forget, the Mark II still has Wi-Fi capabilities. So looking at the tops of the cameras, this is where one of the biggest changes has happened really. We'll cover the Mark II first. So this is the Mark II. So we've got the mode dial, shutter button, on-off button, etc. And then things start to look a little bit different. On the top of the Mark II, we've got a multi-interface hot shoe, allows you to add things like lights and external microphones. We've also got the stereo built-in microphones and then a pop-up flash. On the Mark III, this is where things have changed quite a lot. The mode dial, shutter button, on-off switch remain pretty much the same, but we've got an additional little switch just down the bottom here for the pop-up flash, which is in the middle. So the flash has moved from the left-hand side on the previous generation to the middle on the Mark III. And then on this side here, this is where we've got the little pop-up electronic viewfinder. Round the back of the two cameras, all of the controls have stayed the same. So exactly the same positions for the movie recording button, menu, function, display, the jog dial, the trash can and clear and the playback button, everything exactly the same. Even the screen size has stayed the same, but the screens have in fact changed. So now let's look at one of the biggest changes, one of the most welcome changes for me, because I do videos where I'm recording myself. On the right here we've got the RX100 Mark II, and the screen tilts up to this sort of angle here. So we've got like a 90-degree angle. It also tilts in the other direction as well. Well, on the RX100 Mark III, as you can see, the screen's tilted up to this 90-degree angle, but it also tilts up a full 180 degrees. So we can in fact have the screen front facing. This is great for taking selfie photographs and indeed for recording yourself when using the video feature of the camera. So both of these cameras are absolutely amazing. The RX100 Mark II I have used for the best part of a year, and it is really very, very nice indeed. Awesome build quality, comes with me pretty much everywhere, and creates beautiful quality photographs and amazing quality video with good depth of field as well. The RX100 Mark III has just added some extra functionality and some nice additions. That fully articulating screen that tilts up 180 degrees so it can be front facing is a real bonus. It's got a slightly different sensor, different optics as well, so it should perform much better in low light capabilities. And if you're using it in direct sunlight, you've got that built-in electronic viewfinder for composing your photos. So it adds some really nice additions to the table. If you're looking for a decent quality flagship compact camera with some really good features, then either of these are well worth checking out. Which one you go for really depends on if you value those new features. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, there is an extended length version of this particular video where I go through the RX100 Mark III in more detail, show you the menu system, the electronic viewfinder, and I show you some of the different options that are available if you're maybe looking for a slightly larger camera where you could change lenses, or perhaps you're looking at the other end of the budget where you're considering a camcorder or video camera instead. So if you want to see that extended length video, check out the link in the video description to my Patreon campaign. I'd like to thank you all for watching this unboxing and first look at the Sony RX100 Mark III. Please do hit that like button, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see another video of mine, please do click the annotation on the top of your screen now, and also you can click the annotation on the bottom of your screen and subscribe to the Geekanoids channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time.